This is the story of Nachshon, the son of Amminadab, and how the Israelites crossed the Sea of Reeds. Have you ever had to do something new? Have you ever had to be the first to do something? Have you ever wished someone else would go first to show you how? Have you ever had to do something but wondered if you could really do it? This story is not in the Torah. It is a midrash, a story created by the rabbis to explain something. In this case, how the Israelites crossed the Sea of Reeds. Now, when the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, they knew how to do what Pharaoh told them to do. They knew how to complain, but they did not know how to think for themselves. They thought of themselves as slaves. They acted like slaves. They had to learn how to be free. So when Pharaoh said they could leave, they rushed before Pharaoh could change his mind. But they didn't even know where to go. So God helped them. God sent an angel with a cloud pillar by day to show them where to go. And they followed. And God sent a pillar of fire by night. And when the pillar moved, they moved. And when it stopped, that's where they camped. Right after the Hebrews left Egypt, Pharaoh said, "What did we do? Why did we let them go?" And he and his advisors decided, go after them, catch them. So they got their chariots and their horses, and they were pursuing the Hebrews into the desert. Finally, the group got to the Sea of Reeds. They could hear Pharaoh coming behind them. They were so unhappy they started to complain to Moses. "Why did you take us out of Egypt? Better to have been slaves in Egypt than to die here in the desert." And Moses said, "Quiet, I will pray to God." So Moses prayed to God what to do. And God said, "Why are you asking me? Pray, raise your staff, and the seas will part." Moses did that, but nothing happened. And they could hear Pharaoh and his troops getting closer and closer. God took the pillar of fire and placed it behind the Israelites so that Pharaoh and his troops could not get any closer. Well, they argued. The sons of Jacob had grown into 12 tribes. And this one said, "I'm not going to go first." And this one said, "No, someone else do it." And another tribe said, No, I'm not going to go first." Well, then Nachshon, the son of Amminadab, came forward. He prayed to God that he would not drown. Nachshon did not know how to swim. He walked into the water up to his ankles. Nothing happened. He walked into the water up to his waist. Nothing happened. He walked into the water up to his shoulders. He walked into the water up to his nose, and the people watched. Then Moses raised his hands again and prayed, and this time the waters opened. Nachshon walked through, and the others in the tribe of Judah followed him. Gradually, they got across the sea. It stayed open. And when they got to the other side, the cloud was there. The sea closed behind them. Now they were truly free, and they could go to the promised land. Now, I wonder what part of the story you liked best. I wonder what you think the most important part of the story is. I wonder where you are in the story. I wonder how Nachshon knew that the sea would part. I wonder what Nachshon was feeling when he went into the sea. These are things we can all discuss.